Golf is up next. It's back. We've got the Hero World Challenge. Can you give us a preview, please?
Yep, golf is back and then gone again after this week. So get in your fix, folks, because unless you're betting the international stuff, we are off the books with golf until 2026, which I believe will open with the Century, maybe the Sony Open in Hawaii or California. I don't know. It's on the West Coast swing. I think it's Hawaii. Anyway, we'll get there. Why does my banner keep going away? Stay up there, please. Anyway, plenty of the game's best are back here. We're going to the Bahamas for the Hero World Challenge. This is a Tiger Woods hosted event, just a 20-player field, very unique layout. Scottie Scheffler is looking to become the first golfer in tournament history to win 3 in a row. He returns to competition this season for the first time since the Ryder Cup. So he's been off for almost 3 months now. But he was dominant as always this season, 6 wins, 2 majors, wire to wire as the top ranked player this year. His last 4 outings here, second place, first place, and first place. So, of course, he is a short favorite in a 20-man field, high probability winner at 44.7%. I'm just going to pull up the predictions now as we go through this. Pretty much the highest we've ever seen for a winner, even when Scottie is playing against weak fields. There's like only 19 other golfers here, so not as even the talented guys like Scottie aren't going to struggle, for example, with a field like this. So highly unlikely someone else wins, but we're going to try and figure out if somebody will and who should bet on besides them. This course is the home for this event for the 10th year in a row. Pretty long one, par 72, just under 7,500 yards. Kind of an interesting layout, 5 par 3s and 5 par 5s, but 3 of each of those come on the front 9. So you got 3 par 5 birdie or eagle opportunities very early on in the course. So some interesting early swings, perhaps. Of course, wind's a factor on these island courses, which we've been dealing with for a couple of the recent events over here in the fall, as they navigate to where the weather is warmer and actually applicable for some golf. Guys who are accurate off the tee and have good irons will probably be the key to short scores. Putting is unsurprisingly also important here. Before we get into a couple winners to look at, I will just strongly recommend that you look at the winner without Scottie Scheffler market. You will lose some value. The odds won't be quite as good, but it probably won't be that bad. And it's better than simply losing your bet because Scottie is that good. We do have value on him at plus 155, 44.7%. Should be about plus 130 according to the model. Not a huge value, but it is some value. Not a bad 1-unit bet as far as an outright win. Not going to see a lot of golfer outrights that you recommend a 1-unit bet on, but Scottie Scheffler at plus 155 might be one of them. Anyway, not a ton of value given the field is small. Obviously, Scottie's eating up almost 50% of this win probability. So there's only 55% probability to go around between the other 19 guys. So value is not everywhere, but there's a little bit. And we'll start by looking at JJ Spawn here, our second highest overall, 6% probability, plus 1,600 odds. Most likely winner besides Scottie on a tiny little heater since he missed the cut at the Scottish Open back in July. Finished T25 or better every time since. Has a playoff runner-up and a solo 6th in that span. 7th overall in strokes gained this year. Only a little above average in putting, but he's top 5 on approach. This is right about a fair price. I believe our fair odds at 6% would be like plus 1,580. So no big edge, but fair odds. Next, our 4th most likely winner, Sam Burns, 5.3%, plus 1,700 on FanDuel. Quietly one of the better golfers this year. Finished the year T4 and T7, then T13 at his only FedEx Cup fall event. He's below average on approach, so needs a little bit of work on his irons and short game, but he's just under average on around the green, and he's the #1 putter on tour. That's been enough to propel him to the 11th overall ranking in strokes gained, and he's got really good distance off the tee, though he's not the most accurate. But if you could, there's not a lot of rough on this course, lots of sand areas around, but not a lot of rough. So if you could just keep it on the fairway, get himself some decently short putts. He's like ridiculously good at putts under 10 feet as well. So putting should carry him to contention here. Top 5 is probably at the very least in play. Curious what he is for a top 5. Plus 180, 32%. Just about fair odds there as well. One more winner, Corey Connors, 3.3% here, plus 3,000. He is the absolute best value as far as just an edge is concerned. And I would even recommend a little ladder play on the Canadian here. He's at even money to finish top 10, plus 100, but at 52.6%. If you're looking at this, watching this podcast, or looking at our predictions, you'll see he is the only guy in the top 10 or 12 projected golfers with plus money odds to finish top 10. There's only 20 guys in this field, so finishing top 10 isn't that difficult. Getting plus money on him to do so is a really good value here. 7 top 10s this year, obviously bigger fields. Finished this season with a T3 at the Tour Championship, but notably a small field, only 30 guys in that event. He ranks 23rd for off the tee accuracy, 39th on approach, 67th on putting. Nothing spectacular, but all good to very good metrics. And just can't really ignore the value on him top 10. Top 5 here, plus 350 at 25%. Should only be 300 according to the model. And I should have calculated the fair odds for this, but 3.3% plus 3,000. I want to say that's about plus 1,900, plus 2,100 or so, 3.3%. So really good odds here. Almost 10 to 1 worth of value, on a flat unit rate for that. So, ladder play up, Corey Connors. And I don't know. This is without really guidance from the model, but such a short field. I'll probably throw a dart or two on Wyndham Clark and Andrew Novak because their odds are the longest. And with only 20 guys in play, anybody can win, as they always can. But, plus 5,000 on a guy in a 20-man field could do a lot worse than that.
You say Corey Connors ladder? I say,
Yes.
Let's do it. That's all I do. Every time you hit me with Corey Connors ladder, I'm like, let's do this. I'm fascinated. Just such a small field with Scottie. Even JJ Spawn, the second most probable. It's not even like there's the other top 20 golfers in the world here, right? So it's a rare opportunity to see the rare time on the schedule too, right? We have no idea if Scotty's going to be rusty or where his head is at for an event like this, but I'm doing like backflips looking at that 44% probability. Like I've never seen anything like that for one golfer to win an event on tour. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's not just us. His odds are 155. The books know that it's Scotty and everybody else.
Right. And there's a great chance we get like midway through Friday and I'm just like, damn, I can't believe I didn't bet that pre-tournament.
And frankly, I'll say that's why you probably shouldn't bet it. Like, unless you really, really want to bet on Scottie Scheffler here, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. But if he starts off even a little slow, someone gets off to even a little bit of a better start, you'll get him plus 200, 250, plus 300. You might have a boost. They might be giving out a live boost, and that's just a much better price. Scotty needs one round to come out of nowhere. So,
yeah, it's a good discussion on how to bet golf and find profits. It's not always the pre-tournament bets you need to place. Sometimes you can find great long shot value there, but sometimes it's about jumping on the best golfers in the field at the right time.